Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenagis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenagis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with them.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with it. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenagis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelagian half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenagis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
There's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have. Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well... Hmm?
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
Guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Guess I misread the landing. take that thing?
No way. Forget about it.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Built in a bind?
The flashing part's their weak point.
I'm not done! It's over!
These enemies aren't me.
You picked the wrong fight!
No place here!
I never miss.
Megasonic thrust!
It's weakened.
Severing wind! This ends now!
Raging freeze.
That's really good.
Megasonic thrust! Severing wind! All mine!
Why'd you do this?
To stop you dying?
Come one, come all! Searing gale! Rising you apart! Here I come!
Where are you going?
Dragon form!
Got it. Now's our chance.
Here I come! Megasonic thrust! Soaring atmosphere!
Negative burning glacial field. Here's the evil.
Take this! Severing wind! Take this! You're finished!
Hold on to your arm. Here I come.
You're finished! Soaring blinding! Take this! I'm not done! Here! Dragon swarm! Severing wind! Take this! It's over! Eat this! Wide open!
It won't escape me.
It's over! Take this! Megasonic thrust! Wind!
Don't mind if I do.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Wind!
Field.
Hurricane
More
thrust!
where that came from.
Resonate with the earth!
Rising Falcon!
The last fight!
You're finished!
Get on it.
Rising!
Together.
You're mine! You're finished!
Our arts are being interrupted.
Take this! Here! Here I come! You're finished! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! No escape! Eat this! Take this! It's over! Dragon swarm!
Not on my watch.
Here!
Here's the evil.
Severing wind!
There you go. Don't let up.
Searing gale! Feel the hurt! Dragon swarm! Megasonic thrust!
Here
Wind! Now it's let loose!
Here I go.
Rising
Don't mind if I
Falcon!
do.
No escape! Wind!
Raging sword.
It's over!
Rising arch field.
Take it! It's over! Megasonic thrust! Burn in hell! You're
Here's a
mine!
healing arc.
You're finished!
Not in your dreams. It looks like you got this recovered. Dance in the wind.
Wind! Searing gale!
Annihilation. My raging.
You're mine! Time to feel some hurt!
In here.
Dragon
Get
swarm!
on in there together. Hear my
Wind.
call. Here goes. Run.
It's over!
Burning. Glacial wind in the wind.
over! Burn!
Lightning control!
You paid for that!
Holy glimmer! Holy light!
Dragon Swarm! Severing Wind! Feeling Gale! You're mine! It's over!
Resonate with the earth!
Soaring Light Spear! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Try harder! Here I come! Wind! Here I come! The flame inside you yearns to be let free!
Now!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops! Imbue this vanquished soul with life!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Ugh, my hair's gone all frizzy.
It's the humidity. Here, let me comb it out for you.
Thanks, I mean, Kisara.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can
Mind if I join you, Law? Hey, Law. About what you said before.
When?
You were telling me how there were things you wished you could have asked your dad. If you want, you can always come to me with your questions.
What brought this on all of a sudden? Don't I already lean on you enough as it is?
Still, there's plenty you would want to ask him if he was still alive, right?
I mean, yeah, but I think you'll have a hard time answering any of them, if I'm being honest.
How come?
I mean, the stuff I want to ask him about is, like, how he met my mom and how he won her over. Stuff like that. Anyway, not really something you can help with, right?
You're right. Sorry, Law. I can't even begin to imagine how to help with that.
You're telling me. I just wish there was someone experienced I could ask about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, he was definitely that.
I'll take guard duty tonight. It's fine. You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
I wonder if you're as soft as you look.
Make sure to get some good rest.
Days like this are perfect to curl up with a good book.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
What in the world would you do with a book?
Hey, the pictures can teach a guy a lot.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Take this! You're mine! It's over! Come one, come all!
I shall feel you when you're dead. Another incantation ruined.
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle! Flawless victory! Naturally!
You're mine!
Far beyond the horizon! By the power of water!
Take this!
Annihilation!
It's over!
Mega ray!
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I must keep striving. You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black. Good advice for all of us, to be honest.
Is that the Zubul we're looking for?
Out of our way! Dance in the wind! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Water, hear my call!
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
On my turn!
Airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you truly!
A comfortable win. Is that the Zubul we were told to dispatch?
I'll do my best!
Smash you! Look shot! Crumble! Megasonic drop! Severing wind! Feeling down! Make it rain! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Yeah!
Nice technique!
Rip it tear!
Going in! Now take this!
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Discourteous, aren't you?
I'll smash you! You're finished! Dragon Swarm! Here!
Flaming meteor!
Severing wind! I'm on a roll now! Searing gale! I'm ready! Here!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! Not a chance, I think! I'm not done! Swallow dance! Rising Falcon! Take this! Here I come! Inferno Punch! No escape! Be still!
Prepare to be sealed. Actually,
Attack and defense! We can have let's talk
In the Royal Law, that's the job description.
Speaking of jobs, we should get to finishing this one.
How about this?
this calls for a celebratory drink.
There it is. That's our target.
No choice! You're mine!
Anyone's mine!
Take a shot.
Rip and tear! You're mine! Here! Win! I'll finish you! Feeling gale!
What did they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
Freezer frozen?
Hammer! Like moth to the flame.
First strike! Eternal devastation!
One's mine.
You're mine! You're finished! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Well, looky here.
animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Spray from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Yeah. No. You did it!
Really?
Yeah.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
I think Hoodle senses something. Yeah. Seriously?
Hey!
Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Hoo! Maybe something's going on in the forest. Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
what the hell? Do you guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just damage from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourselves.
We'll soon see about that.
Ignite! Here I come! Eagle assault! I'm ready!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Nice technique.
Alan Storm! Rising!
I'm in your debt,
Don't
Eileen.
suffer in silence.
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well? How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here.
Oh?
What?
Yes!
Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
Yes!
What?
We've reached our destination.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Heros is the worst form of oppression we've seen. But treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenagis aside, There are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind can only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people. Looks like we made it here in one piece. What should I fix today?
Wasabi!
Rice! Ice cream!
Meat! Caviar!
You guys aren't helping.
I'll see you again tomorrow. It's a little tough to fight when I'm this full. Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Looks like we made it here in one... piece. You guys want to rest here?
Yes.
What?
Hmm? Hmm?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Good. Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome? Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all... Road now!
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Okay. Reed, start looking.
What?
What's that noise?
Alphen, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenagis?
It looks like Lenagis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Xion? Xion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cislodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird light shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenagis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
We finally made it.
Yes!
Well...
Right. Very nice. Yes! Right!
Just a minute.
Great!
What?
Yes! Great! Whew.
Hey,
No way!
oh? Hey,
Sorry. How?
Amazing! Yes!
Hey. What?
Very nice.
Alpin! She owns stuffing bread with mabo curry!
now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Sheila, you're hooked on that stuff.
We finally made it.
I think there's someone in No way.
All right? You don't say. Stay calm.
Huh?
Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race. I wanted to hope.
I can see why you'd feel that way, I suppose.
Huh?
Ridiculous.
Got it.
Right.
Okay, off we go.
That's a big Zoogle.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can take it.
We're in, bro. Long slog with this one. Airborne speed. Mine was that. This one's done. Hit a word. Whirlwind smash.
Explosive ring!
Hurricane strike. Swallow dance.
Take this!
Hurricane strike. I'm just getting started.
You're mine!
Blow.
It's over! Hurricane thrust!
Watch this.
Think we could take that one?
Well, if you're up for being the decoy.
No thanks. Let's turn back.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Airborne speed. My step.
Dragon! Form!
The flashing part is their weak point.
Soaring blast!
Here I go.
Stay calm.
There you go. Don't let up. Here. Thunderblade. Hard for leveling. I never miss.
Dragon Swarm!
Get you all tucked away. All stuffed up. Mega ray.
You're mine!
We've
I've run out.
Take this! You're finished!
Illuminate the top! Holy Land! The chain between heaven and earth!
I'm not
A
done!
wailing banshee of lightning! Water!
Severing wind!
Divine savior!
Not
Dance
today!
in the wind! Now! This one's got your name on it!
To action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Severing wind! Take this!
Holy Land! The chain between heaven and earth!
You're mine!
It's over!
On your way! Here I come! You're mine! Rising sun!
Hear my call! Here's evil! Air drop! A wailing banshee of lightning!
All mine!
Divine savior!
You're finished!
You fight better. Distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
It's over!
Stretch your fingers out. Hey.
Here I go.
Regeneration!
Is that a healing arm?
It is. I can't ignore that pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Megasonic
Thrilling
thrust!
performance.
Try this! Explosive ring! On good!
Lunar corruption.
Air
By the power of water.
Wide open!
Won't escape me.
Rising focus!
We astral energy. Will this help?
Explosive
The
ring!
chain between heaven and earth. Healing circle. A wailing
Try
banshee
harder.
of lightning.
Here I come! You're finished!
Revive.
Light spear!
Heal. Here. Lord
Take
of the
it.
Sunshine. I'm out of arrows. Watch and dance in the wind.
Another incantation ruined.
Eternal devastation! Crush!
Mega ray.
Dragon swarm! Captivity!
Divine savior.
You're mine! You're finished!
Air healing circle.
To be let free! I owe you one.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Wind! Feeling
Chain between heaven and earth.
Here I come! It's over! Dragon swarm!
Raising you up.
Bloody Hurricane thrust!
I couldn't make it in time.
A wailing banshee of lightning! Divine savior! Healing circle!
I owe you.
There! Go!
You're
I'm
mine!
only getting stuck! I'm all soaked up! I never miss! The chain between heaven and earth! Take it! A wailing banshee of lightning! Dance in the wind! Air drop! Now! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! You're mine! No escape! Dragon swarm!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Run! You're finished! Hurricane thrust! Coming lightning!
In here.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Try this!
Dance on the wind.
Explosive ring!
Lightning strike. Here's evil.
Here I go!
I'm in your deck, Joker. And tonight's meal is on you. Discuss.
That move.
Unadulterated fury.
Here comes the big one!
I'm out of arrows. Watch heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning.
I'm not done! Rising up!
Chain between heaven and earth.
You're mine!
I'm never lightning.
Here!
This one is almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best.
Hurricane thrust!
Go! Chain between heaven and earth.
You're mine!
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Bloody hell!
Divine savior. Dance in the wind. Here's evil. Got it. Now's our chance. I'll be saving this one.
Explosive ring!
I'll heal you all. Illuminate the dark.
Wind!
Holy Land.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with the storm.
Shia.
Do it.
Say no more!
I can feel my power growing!
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Yeah.
How?
Huh? Well... Hey!
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase...
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara! Hey, Kisara! How did it come to this?
Got a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. Better keep our distance.
We'll kick you!
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's over!
There!
Insects should stay on the ground.
Looks like you got this one covered.
Flying spree! What did they keep it still? Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Being interrupted.
In here!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Another incantation ruined. Here I come! Take this! It's over! Resonate with the earth! Burn it down! That's on your... I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Sonic Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
I can do it all day!
Let me free you! Try harder! My turn! You're finished! Rising circuit! Now! Negative!
Thanks so much! Illuminate the dark! Only live!
Here I come! It's over!
Where are you going?
Take this! It's over! Elusive deity! Try harder! Now! You're my... Let me free you!
Healing
Take this! I owe you one! You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
You fight better at a distance. Further away, the better. You and I both.
Take this!
I shall ensure you survive this. Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
It's in the sky! Mine! I'm out of ammo! First aid!
You didn't have to lose. Simply incredible.
Annihilation! It's weakened!
Try this!
Water, hear my call!
Explosive ring! Too much!
Hear my call! Chain between heaven and earth! Away with lightning!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Shine! Radiant light! Okay, here I go! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Here I come!
There you go! The enemy is going all out! Illuminate the double line! Here's a healing arm! First aid! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone! Shine! Radiant light! You picked the wrong fight!
I didn't want to put you out. You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Here's a healing arm! First aid!
Try harder!
Winds of heaven! First
My
force!
turn!
It's over!
My turn! Try harder! No, you can't! I'm not done!
I'll heal you all! Lightning to death!
Turtle devastate's wide open!
Won't escape me.
It's over!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my friend.
Incredible power.
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
You're mine! It's over! Not today!
I'm out of ammo! Watson!
You're mine!
I'm almost impressed. I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Magic is out! Sleep now! A whirling struck!
Negative gate!
Winds of heaven! First force! Illuminate the dark! Magic is out! Holy live! See what
You're
it's
mine!
able?
It's
Chain
over!
between heaven and earth! A whirling fancy of lightning!
You must be tired, young. I'm merely doing what I can. Glad you're on out.
Hear my call!
Here I come! Elusive deity!
Heaven and earth!
No escape!
That's incredible
Dragon
power.
Swarm!
Shield! Radiant!
Try harder! Not this time!
Take you all tucked away!
Try harder! My turn! Force of regeneration! Not now!
That
Not
move.
ever!
You're dead.
Here comes the big one!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
On your hurricane thrust!
Got it! I never miss! Now our chance! Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Sure. Just great.
Well, I'm really tired today for some reason. Anyway, I should get to work on dinner.
Oh, we already started.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
I see. Well, I'll leave it to you then. We don't have a lot of ingredients though, so don't go overboard, okay? Guess I'll do some laundry instead. What are you two doing?
What does it look like? We're doing laundry. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again, are you?
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric, okay?
Yeah, I get it. You know...
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
Just the same as always, then. Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream. Life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim. You're right. I still have Nagal's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already. Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes. I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself.
Curry, perhaps. Or burgers. No, mashed potatoes. It's so hard to decide.
Shion has really become quite the foodie, huh?
At least all that time teaching her wasn't for naught.
Shame it all sounds so rich.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I've been thinking about what we discussed earlier. His reasons might not have been pure, but in the end, Dohalim still made Elda Menencia a place where Danans and Renans can coexist. I thought everyone would welcome that change, with open arms. I took pride in what we had without putting in the work to truly solidify it. After so much failure, do you think I even have the right to pursue my ideals?
It doesn't matter what I think. You've already found your answer, haven't you?
I know what I want to say, but I can't help but wonder if I'm being selfish.
Everybody makes mistakes in life, Kisara. Everybody. It's what you do afterwards that matters. But you already knew that, right?
Yeah. I won't look away from the world any longer. I'll do my best to confront reality, so that we don't lose anyone else, ever again. More to the point, Dohalim needs someone who can push him forward. I think we both get lost in our sorrow too easily when we focus on the past.
If we see that happening, we'll set him straight. Don't worry. We'll look out for both of you. I have to say, though, if you turned out this well modeling yourself after Miguel, he really must have been a great man.
What, you didn't believe me before? I'm pretty sure I've been going on about him since I joined up. If you need more convincing, I've got plenty more stories about him.
Maybe another time.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
You got company!
You're finished!
That's my cue!
Shut him down! I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
Negative
Freeze, Lancer!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
I think I'm getting stronger.